Hey everyone, and thank you for joining us here north of 7. We have for you our Formula One paper. This is the Flagship 2021 product for F1. Thank you all for joining us. Let's get started to it. It's going to be a little bit of a longer break, so let's start early and have some fun. Good luck to everybody who's participating. Hopefully I can find you what you're looking for. We're lucky enough to open 6 boxes of this and get a Lewis Hamilton 1 of 1. So, let's see what kind of luck we have our second time around. Let's dump it like that. Like that. That kind of worked. Okay, let's get this show started. Here we have our box of paper 2021 Topps Formula One. We're looking for race worn relics and numbered parallels. So much color. Good luck. Just check something quickly. And I go to YouTube. And then we're gonna hold a line. Alright, cool beans. Alright, we have a Latifi and Asani for sure. Our first color card is of Daruvala. This is numbered 163 of 199. I'm going to lower the camera in a sec because I just realized how high it is. Next up, there is a Gasly checkered, a Asani again, Verstappen, and a triple with Toto and Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. For these cards, I'm just going to put them aside for now since there's 3 on them. And then at the end of the break, I'll just give 1 to each spot. And if there's any extras, I'll just randomize it. And especially if there's any colored base of that, I'll randomize that at the end of the video. Alright, we have a Latifi. Get everything organized. Nice and organized. Why does this thing look uneven? Alright. And Asani, a Shure. Here's a duel of Norris and Seidel. Another thing that will get randomized. Alright, here's a Yuki, a Drogovic, a Nannini, and a Lewis Hamilton. Bottas, Hamilton, Petkoff. Here is a Vettel, a Zendili, Hamilton, and Leclerc with a Gasly. It's going to go through them a little bit slower, and then I guess we're going to go through them pretty quick, just looking for colored, because otherwise I don't think people care that much. Bottas, Hamilton, Petkoff, Mick Schumacher, Marcus Armstrong, Giovinazzi. Here's a Lewis Hamilton and another Lewis Hamilton. Poucher, Stroll, Eglinton, and we have a Philip Drogovic. This is a orange, numbered 11 of 25. Congratulations to the Felipe Drogovic spots. It's a nice looking card. Hit come. Here is a Raikkonen, a Zhu, Ocon, Ocon and a Vizcal. Boucher, Stroll, Leclerc. There's another one of you guys. Perez. Just gonna go through them fast. Raikkonen, Vettel, Verstappen. There's a dual. Key, Sato, another Verstappen. You know what? Let's just make you go over there, and over there, and these duals go there. Kimi, another Vettel. Here's a Latifi. Leclerc. Here's a Lewis Hamilton. Zhu, Leclerc, Yuki, Lawson, George Russell. Here we have a Druvala, Gasly, Lundgaard, Yuki. Here is a Oscar Piastri. A Armstrong. There's a Esteban Ocon. Valtteri Bottas. Armstrong, Esteban, double down. Here is a Mick Schumacher with a Gunther Steiner. There's a Lewis Hamilton checkered. Beckman. Otmar, Verstappen. Here's a Horner with a Sainz, Hamilton. Something blue in here. Here we have an Otmar, another Verstappen, a Horner. So it's basically the same we just saw. We have ourselves a 120. What's color on my fingers? A 123 of 199 going to the Lewis Hamilton spot. Sergio Perez. Verstappen in the back. Oh, let's see if I can wipe that off. The packs are leaving some kind of like sparkles. That's probably when I open it right there. Here we have a Lewis Hamilton, Ricardo, for sure. Norris, Hamilton. Here is a Yuki and a Tust. There is a Raikkonen, Piastri. Alonso, Norris. Here we have a Bent Vizcal, Giovinazzi, Verstappen, Hamilton. Gasly. Here's a Lundgaard, a Yuki, Bosching again, and a Alonso. That is our first box. Alright, Nannini. Here's a Mick Schumacher. Verstappen. There's an AMG Mercedes. Leclerc. Lando Norris. We have a Charles Leclerc, the winner of the first race of this year. Ferrari, numbered 43 of 99. Congratulations. There's a Latifi. Here's James Key, Yuki, Apex of Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton, and Verstappen. Yuki Verstappen, a Tictum, Latifi Capito. Here is a Zendelli. Max Tictum, a Charles Leclerc, Vettel. There's a Sebastian Vettel checkered with a Poshing and a Piastri. Charles Leclerc, Steiner, Schumacher, Mick Schumacher, Hamilton, a Beckman. Here we have a Gasly, Lundgaard, Yuki, Sainz. A Daniel Ricciardo, Alonso, and our first jersey here is a Davide Brivio, and it is numbered 39 of 150, Alpine F1. Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton, a Dravella, Lando. Here we have another Lando. Here's a Mazepin and Steiner. Hamilton. Piastri. Lundgaard, Yuki, Armstrong. More Lewis Hamilton. Here's a blue. We got Gunther, Mick, a Vettel and blue. This is numbered 51 of 199. More like Schumacher. Here's a Sergio Perez, Christian Horner, Vettel. Checkered. Kimi, there is a Felipe Drugovich. Giovinazzi, Lando Norris, Mazepin. Here is a Lewis Hamilton base, number 1. A Latifi, Ricciardo, and Seidel. Hamilton again. More Lewis Hamilton. This is basically almost the same pack. A little different. The first 3 cards were the same. Ricardo. Pulling up. Here is a Charles Leclerc, Signs, and we have ourselves a Grosjean, numbered 40/99. Mick Schumacher checkered. Ricardo, George Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen. Daniel Ricciardo, Seidel, George Russell, Stroll, and Otmar. Leclerc, Dragovic, we have a gold over here to the Pierre Gasly spots, number 38/50. Lewis Hamilton, Verstappen, Hamilton, Esteban, and Brivio. There is a Tictum. Verstappen, and we have ourselves a Theo Pouchet in blue to 199, and then underneath him is a Charles Leclerc checkered. Here we have a Pierre Gasly. This is numbered 161/199. Two of our colored cards are for Pierre Gasly. Here is a Schwartzman, Esteban in the back. Vips, Sato. Here is a Giovinazzi and a Vasseur. That Nini. Pierre Gasly, Hamilton, a Allison. More Gasly, Mazepin, Yuki. Here is a Mick Schumacher checkered. Here we have another gold. Eon is the first card, Vettel, and we have a Alex Albon, numbered to 50. This is a 44/50. Congratulations to the Alex Albon spots. Here's a Raikkonen. Latifi, Canada in the background, because he's Canadian. George Russell, Lando, Bottas, and Wolf. A Giovinazzi. Russell, Gasly, Wolf. Morbidelli, Vettel, Mazepin. This guy goes over there. Looks like we're 3 down. Here's a blue, and it is of Marino Sato, number 98 of 99. Lando Norris. Max Verstappen. Here is a Verstappen Horner. Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher. There's a Samea, Verstappen, Alonso. Lewis. Here we have a Lando Norris, and this is a gold. Numbered 23 of 50. Congratulations to the Lando Norris spots. Now let's put you in the cam instead of Drogovic, because yeah. There you go, Lando Norris. Hamilton. There you go. Verstappen. Here's a Sainz and Binotto. Sainz, Ricardo. Schwartzman. What do we have here? Leclerc, Vettel, Gasly. That's done. Verstappen. Armstrong. There's a Hamilton Wolf. Vips. Horner, Latifi. I think this is a short print Max Verstappen. Yeah, this is the item variation. Congratulations to the Max Verstappen spots. I'll just put you over there for now. So we'll get something better. I think I got that in Chrome. That's the only reason why I know. Otmar, Verstappen. Hamilton, that's a regular. Tictum. Bottas. This guy needs to go over here. Another one. Everyone's gonna get like 4 of those. There's a Lewis Hamilton. And our color here is a Mick Schumacher. This is numbered 50 of 199. Okay. I'm not 100% sure if you can send us an email to clarify what you're referring to. I'll make sure somebody gets back to you. So to confirm my address, what eBay won't, because the sales closing something. Okay, hold on. Let me give you our email, and then you don't have to go through eBay, and then you don't have to worry about anything, like them not letting us understand each other. Give me 1 sec. There you go. Just send us an email there, and hopefully we can like make sure everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. We have a gold in here. It is of a Guilherme Samea from F2. I have no idea who you are, but it's out of 50, so that's cool. This is a 9 of 50. Classic H2. Wow, that was like, what, December? There's a Vettel. Just send us an email about like the situation, and I hope somebody can get back to you sooner rather than later. Here's a Hamilton. There's a Russell Capito. Williams. There's a Yost Capito, a Yuki, Lewis Hamilton. Vettel, Leclerc. There's a blue over here, and it is going to the Lewis Hamilton spot. This is a 27 of 99 Belgian Grand Prix winner. There you go. First Lewis Hamilton, that's numbered. Hopefully there's more. Lando. Here is another Lando with the title. Yuki checkered. There's a George Russell. Yuki. Mick. This one. Ooh, orange. What are you going to be? Lewis Hamilton. Yay. This is a 12 of 25 Tuscan Grand Prix winner. Congratulations to the Lewis Hamilton spot. Cards are so thin. There you go. Russell, more Hamilton. Verstappen, checker. Got a blue here, and that is of Robert Schwartzman. This is number 94 of 199. I'm going to need sleeves in a second. When I finish this box, I'll go resupply, and then I'll be back in 2 seconds, because gone down with the sleeves. Even though I thought I brought more here, but they're disappeared. Alright, I'll be back in 1 sec. Just put this box there. That would be the next box we opened. One brief moment. I'm back. And I sit. So, there we go. Go up. Alright, cool. Cool. Here we go. After this one, we'll be halfway through. Yay. What does that feel? Silly cardboard. Okay, let's get it done. Yeah, Alonso and Rubio. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the color of this year's Ferrari. I don't like the darkness in the red. Here's Vettel, Mick Schumacher. Lewis Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz. Gasly, Mazepin, Yuki, Hamilton, and Wolf. There's a Hamilton checker. Daniel Ricciardo, Russell, Hamilton, and Schwartzman. Young, Vettel. There's a checkered one of those things. And another Lewis Hamilton. This is a 3 of 199. Verstappen and Horner. And we have ourselves some Kimi Raikkonen Alfa Romeo piece of memorabilia. A relic card. A relic contains those cards not from any specific race, event, or season. This is numbered 3 of 99. I'm not sure what piece of material that is, but it's Kimi Raikkonen. So that's cool. I used to like him when I was younger. Mclaren. Here we have a blue of Felipe Drugovich, numbered 4 of 199. Leclerc. There's a Toto, Mazepin, Raikkonen. That is the halfway point. 6 more boxes to go. Got a blue here, and that is of Oscar Piastri. This is a 17 of 99. We hit his auto in chrome. Won the F2. That's what I was told. Leclerc. Nannini. There's a Hamilton and a Verstappen. Yuki Hamilton checker. Pierre Gasly, Sergio Perez. Here's a blue, and it's of George Russell. Congratulations to the George Russell spot. This is numbered 160 of 199. Gasly, Yuki rookie with a checker. And we have ourselves a rookie piece of memorabilia. Congratulations to the Nikita Mazepin spot. This is numbered 97 of 199. Checker Verstappen. Here we have ourselves a Kimi Raikkonen and a Frederick Vasseur. This is numbered 43 of 50. Randomize you at the end. There's a Verstappen, Horner, Mazepin. Here's a gold, and it is going to the Sebastian Vettel spot. 45 of 50. Oops, Hamilton Apex. We have ourselves a James Key, numbered 8 of 199. Mclaren. Hamilton. There's a Ocon and a Brivia. Vettel. Here it looks like there's a Mick Schumacher. And this is... I think we'll find one of his other rookie cards. I'm not sure if this is an image variation, but congrats. I'll put this to the side for now until I find another one. And then I'll know for sure. Ricardo. All right, Alonso, Gasly, Hamilton. Sergio Perez. Leclerc signs. There's a Gasly, Bottas. Lawson, Toto, Bonito, or Bonotto. Wolf, Nikita. Here is a Roy Nissany. Zindelli, Vettel, Mick Schumacher, that's number 51. George Russell, Ricardo, Verstappen. Alright, we got a blue here. And this is of Richard Vasseur, numbered 6 of 199. Ricardo. Daniel Ricciardo, Stroll, Gasly, Russell, Alonso, Giovinazzi. Here's a Lance Stroll, a Gasly, a Norris. Here we have something. There is a Bottas, and we have something from Gunther Steiner. This is numbered 1 of 10. So, the foul mouth from Haas. I like it. You guys are idiots. Everybody's crashing into each other. It's pretty funny. Alright, next up we have a Sergio Perez. That's nice, out of 10. Here we have a Yuki rookie. This is blue, numbered 156 of 199. Vettel, Mazepin, it's all good. Congrats on hitting the Steiner. I'm not even talking that much, so I'm pretty quiet. It's good. It's good. Got 3 boxes to go. And then we'll see what we're doing. The Mick is a variation. Yeah, I figured as much. If I missed any other variations, let me know. Only reason I knew about the Verstappen is because I hit it in Chrome. Somebody pointed it out. And the Schumacher I just never saw before, so I took for granted. Plus the way where the card was placed in the pack. Here we have a blue of Roy Nissany. This is a 23 of 99. Try to listen and watch the rest of the video. I'm not talking super much, so like you're not really missing. I'm just powering through this because it's a little bit of a longer break. I've been doing it already for over an hour, just about an hour. So no worries. Plus, I don't really have much to say today because nobody's talking to me. Womp womp. There's a Toto. Here we have ourselves a Verstappen checkered. And deep quiet out there at the moment. Alright, cool. There's a Mazepin, a Schumacher, and we have a driver. Here we have a Nicholas Latifi, numbered 83 of 99. Congratulations to the Latifi spots. Was it his crash in the last race that messed everything up for Lewis Hamilton? That sucked. Here's the Esteban Ocon. This is numbered 42 of 199. Pretty much cheated him out of that, I think. After you watch what happens, like I saw like YouTube clips and all that other stuff, then you watch the Drive to Survive, which they try to like edit it to make it look like it's not that bad. But like he got screwed over so hard. I mean, like he was gonna have the most wins, like championships. I mean, because he really has the most wins and most pole positions and all that other stuff. But like, screwed him so bad. I felt terrible for him. No wonder he wanted to retire. Because they have to make other people cheat in order to beat him. Because I mean, like, if you watch the way like Verstappen drives, it's super aggro. He always like pushes you out, and then when you hit him, it's your fault. When he like basically takes the line, and then like makes sure like you're going tire to tire, and like if you're not perfect, you're gonna hit him, and then he blames everybody else, which is exciting to watch because he's a good driver. But like before him, Lewis Hamilton didn't have all this garbage to deal with. Even Lando Norris was talking about it recently. I saw on something that he doesn't really appreciate this driving style. And if he did it, would everybody be like okay with it? Yeah, I can imagine. Like, everybody thinks they're driving by like the kind of like gentlemanly rules that they all put in place so that like they can make sure they all survive. Because like, goddamn, that's a dangerous sport. But like, he's so aggressive. Yeah, but that's because his car died on him on the last couple laps. Well, I mean, they're both competitive. Like, you're probably right to a degree. Like, nobody wants to lose. So when they're, like, basically going at each other pretty hard, like, nobody wants to be the person who chickens out, kind of, I would say. And, like, you see what it takes for them to be champions. It's not simple. It's, like, pretty tough driving. And, like, you saw, like, the Michael Schumacher documentary and how hard he was on himself and everything, and how they have to be perfect all the time. Lewis Hamilton over there. Which I feel terrible for Mick Schumacher, because after that, like, documentary, when he was, like, talking about, like, he can't really talk to his dad about all the ups and downs he's facing in racing because he's just not the same. Kind of sucks. Imagine you had, like, at that point in time, like, the person, the most decorated driver as your dad, and you got into the same sport as him, and you couldn't talk about all the troubles you're having. And he was there for you, like, your entire, like, junior career. Sucks. Yeah, I think when you watch highlights from the race, whenever Verstappen overtook him, you always saw him, like, he never gave up. I mean, how many times did he come back to retake the lead? Like, every time somebody, even when Sergio Perez went past him, he still came back and went, like, nope, not today. Nope, not today. Nope. More Toto. So Leclerc had a really nice race, the first race of the year. We'll see what happens this weekend. I mean, even I was surprised that Hamilton came in third, but that's only because both of the Red Bulls cars failed the drivers. But it's still funny that, like, he still beat George Russell. Here, yeah, this is the 17, and that's the 17. I'll show you in a second. And congratulations, just speaking of George Russell, here we have a George Russell Relic, numbered 76 of 170. I don't know where 170 came as a number, but that's where they got it. Let's find us. So here we have both number 17s. There you go. Short print Mick Schumacher. Yeah, I think he's definitely gonna cut it. Like, I don't think he had a good shot with Williams. If you watched any of the Drive to Survive seasons, Williams never provided any of their drivers with a proper car. Like, it's kind of baloney that, like, he goes from a Williams car where he's struggling to get in, like, the high teens, where he goes into one race and for Mercedes and basically because of Hamilton's, like, I think he had COVID or something, and then in that one race he almost wins. Like, that says more about the car than the driver. Come on, low number stuff. Where are you? I think Lando Norris and George Russell are going to be, like, in the future, pretty big. They just need a couple more years. So they need Lewis Hamilton to retire, and they need to get, like, and then George Russell will be, like, competing with Verstappen. And then I think Ferrari is also changing their tune. Before Ferrari was like, oh, who cares about Ferrari? Now Ferrari's going to be like, oh, don't forget about us. Yeah, for sure. And congratulations to the Lando Norris spot. This is a 62 of 99. I even think, like, even Mick Schumacher, like, he's gotten it pretty rough with Haas, but, like, I think as soon as they put him in a better car and he has a little bit more, like, guidance, he'll be one of the top drivers, I think, too. Because you have him and Mazepin was supposed to be good, well, to a degree. I mean, his dad paid his way there, but, I mean, he basically, like, was complaining nonstop about the car, and then he's like, "Why'd you give him the good car?" I was like, "No, dude, you're just not driving it to your capabilities," and he is. And even with that, he was still like just finishing the race. He wasn't even like getting any points. There's a Yuki. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, if I was him, I would definitely put that in my mindset. Like, forget everything that happened before. There's a Verstappen, a Piastri. And here we have Hamilton. Pierre Gasly, Bottas. It's a nice Fernando Alonso. I don't think I've seen one of those before, Fed. I think Yuki's gonna be like one of those drivers who's like super hot-headed, and I don't think he's gonna be like super successful. Because I think he's like kind of like Verstappen in that kind of like aggression kind of driving style. But he pushes his car too hard that he like just burns it out. And what do we have over here? We have ourselves a Samaya Future Stars, and this is numbered 1 of 50. Verstappen, and more Verstappen. Kind of, yeah. He's super aggro, but like I don't think he knows like his car's limitations yet. Looks like he just pushes and pushes and pushes and pushes, and then the car fails him, and then he goes, "What is this piece of crap?" I have a feeling like unless because they're saying earlier that like before the season started that like Mercedes is gonna have a tough time like in the beginning getting their car properly tuned and everything, so they don't expect to get a lot of points even though they did pretty well in the first race. I think that this year Ferrari is gonna be like giving Red Bull a real run. I don't think it was just a fluke that they won the first race. Yeah, he's pretty funny the way he talks. He's just like he's got no filter. There's a George Russell, a Lewis Hamilton, numbered to 60. I mean 60 of 199. My bad, I said 60 without the second part. Here's a Bottas, a Hamilton, Leclerc. Here's a Leclerc, nope. Binotto. I don't know why I keep on fumbling with his name. Leclerc, Alonso, Russell. Signs and Norris. Russell, Leclerc, Ricardo. Gasly, Mazepin, Yuki. Vettel with a Otmar. Here we have a Fernando Alonso, Drogovic, a Stroll. I think Stroll's not going to last too long either. I don't think he is good enough. It's just a shame, but what do you do? There's a gold here, and it is this way. And it's a Daniel Ricciardo. Driver of the day, Tuscany, for when he drove for Renault. This is a 43 of 50. Congratulations to the Daniel Ricciardo spots. There's a Hamilton. So many Hamiltons. Just because he won so much. And a blue. This is a Sebastian Vettel. This is number 96 of 99. Latifi. I also wonder if Verstappen's going to change his style. Like, it's the first race of the season. That's why he wasn't like as aggressive as he was before. But I wonder if he like realizes how close he is to getting another championship. If he's going to go like aggro again. Here we have a checkered Lewis Hamilton. Because yeah, he drove better against Leclerc, but I wonder if that was just because it was the first race of the year. Maybe he felt his car was off, and also like he's like not in at the end of the race where like at the end of the season where he knows like, oh man, there's a real chance I'm gonna win this. Sani, for sure. Bottas, Ocon. Raikkonen, Vettel. Here is a Raikkonen Vasseur. Here is a Otmar. And a Verstappen. Well, I mean, like, I think probably he got a lot of flack too, but people telling him how he's not safe and stuff. So he probably got in his head a little bit. But when he probably gets back into the mid-season, he'll go back to normal. And our blue card here is of Nicholas Latifi. This is a 164 of 199. I think he knows what it took for him to win, and if he has to do it again, I think he'll do it again. Here's a Verstappen, who we were just talking about, checkered. This goes over there. Last pack. And here's a Vettel, Horner, and a George Russell. We'll do a little recap of all our numbered cards so you can see all the color. Then I'll take care of what we have to randomize. And yeah. I think my favorite driver though, like I like Lewis Hamilton, but I mean like as a person, I think Daniel Ricciardo is hilarious. All right, here we have a Latifi, number to 199. Vettel out of 99. Here's a Ricciardo out of 50. A Lewis Hamilton, 199. Asamea, 50. Lando Norris at a 99. Here we have a George Russell, number to 170. Esteban Ocon, number to 199. A Latifi at a 99. Here is a Roy Nissany out of 99. Here's a Yuki out of 199. A Gunther Steiner, number to 10. Here is a for sure out of 199, a James Key out of 199, a Vettel out of 50, a Mazepin out of 199. Here is a George Russell out of 199. Yeah, these are pretty sweet. Here's a Piastri out of 99. Dragovic out of 199, a Kimi Raikkonen out of 99, a Hamilton out of 199, a Schwartzman out of 199, Hamilton out of 99, a Samé out of 50, Mick Schumacher out of 199, Sato out of 99, a Albon out of 50, Gasly out of 199, a Poucher out of 199, a Gasly out of 50, a Grosjean out of 99, a Vettel out of 199, a Brivio out of 150, Charles Leclerc out of 99, Hamilton 199, and a Druvala out of 199. And cards that we put in our hit cam. We have a Dragovic out of 25, 11 of 25. We have ourselves a Lando Norris out of 50. This is numbered 23 of 50. And we have ourselves a Lewis Hamilton, and this is numbered 12 of 25. Now I'll sleeve this and topple it right now. I wait. Alright. So what I have to take care of is we have this out of 50, Raikkonen Vasseur to randomize. This is number 43 of 50. And then give me a sec here. Is there one of each? Well, that's the best thing ever. Alright, so we have 3 of these. So one will be going to the Bottas spot, the Wolf spot, and another one will go into Lewis Hamilton spot, so I don't have to worry about you. That's a success story. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Everybody gets one equally as well from those. That's a wonderful story. And here we have all of our doubles that are just regular 2-player ones. So everyone's going to get 1 and the odd one out. So if there's like 3 or 5 or 7, the odd one out, I'm just going to randomize it specifically for that. I'll do 1 and 2. 1 will be the left, 2 will be the right. And all the cards will go to either one of those spots. You'll see in a second. And just give me 1 sec to set up our... What am I doing right now? I'm going to move you there and put this here. Click on this button over here. And then I will write with fingers. Kimi and Vasseur. Close enough. Give me 1 sec and I'll just show you what I'm looking at. And then I'll put you in the hit cam so you can also see what I'm referring to. Okay. Go like this, then I go like this. back here. And then I go like that, and like that, and like that. And we're all done. Thank you all for joining me here for our Formula One flagship break. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a little bit of a fun conversation at the end. Thank you for all of those who participated in it. And Australia is pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll have to sign off for now. Have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you again. Adios.